Good morning, sir.
This call is now being recorded.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, so dear students, today is the last lecture for us as far as LTI system is concerned. So we have seen like what do you mean by a transfer function? Specifically, I'm more interested, more focusing towards what do you mean by a Laplace transform as far as impulse response is concerned. So like we have seen the second definition, that is Laplace transform of impulse response with all initial conditions zero. So TF is equal to Laplace of impulse response with all initial conditions I equal to zero. Therefore, impulse response impulse response h of t is equal to Laplace inverse of transfer function. Fine. And then we have seen an example like impulse response gives system behavior, system characteristics, and also known as free response, also known as natural response, system response, or force free response. Because as far as impulse input is concerned, impulse is only available at t equal to zero. Fine. Then after that, impulse is zero. Like only impulse input is only available at t equal to zero. So that gives me system response, system behavior, or system own characteristics. But if you talk about a step input or a ramp input or a parabolic input, over there we say that that gives me a forced response of a system. Fine. After that, we move towards the understanding of this particular system. Like we have an electrical system. So like we have an electrical system wherein we have R and 1 upon SC, like resistor and a capacitor in series, right? So we told what will be VO by VI. So we say VO of S upon VI of S will be equal to, सामने क्या दिख रहा है आपके VO के सामने क्या है 1 upon SC, तो आपने कहा 1 upon SC divided by R plus 1 upon SC. So then you got an answer as 1 upon SRC plus 1 divided by SC. SC will cancel with each other. And then if I try to make S coefficient free, so I'm left with 1 upon RC up into bracket S plus 1 upon RC, right? And then let us assume RC as tau, time constant tau. Okay, so I can say 1 upon tau divided by S plus 1 upon tau. After getting this, then I provided as a unit step. When I provide unit step as an input, so we know VI is 1 upon S. Fine. We know VI is 1 upon S. So for this, for example, if I have, this is my VO. Fine. This is, for example, we have VO. And we know that VI is 1 upon S. So I can multiply here with 1 upon S. Now I have to take the partial fraction expansion. And when I try to solve this, I get answer as VO of t in time domain is equal to 1 minus e raised to minus of t by tau. That's what we have got, right? And this what answer we have procured. And we have got this as an answer. We have got, so for example, if this corresponds to step input 1, if this corresponds to step input 1, then the impulse response will be of this nature. Then impulse response will be of this nature, like fine. Then impulse response will be of this nature. It will be an exponential kind of thing. This we have seen over there. Correct? So like at t equal to 0, it is 0 because why? E raised to 0 will be equal to 1, 1 minus 1 will be equal to 0. And as time advances, धीरे धीरे आपका exponent value build होना शुरू होगा and then it eventually it comes out to be 1. This what we have seen over there in much more greater detail. That's what we call it as a step response. Fine. Over here, if I try to draw a demarcation line, if I try to draw that separation line, I will say that some portion is a transient time and the remaining portion is a steady state, time. Fine. Then to the same system, like the system which I have obtained here, like 1 upon tau, S plus 1 upon tau, if I give a impulse, fine, so R of t equal to delta t, and we know capital R of S equal to 1 in case of Laplacian domain. So here I am simply supposed to multiply by 1, unlike 1 upon S, I'll be simply multiplying by 1. So I come up with a solution as 1 upon tau S plus 1 upon tau. And if I take the inverse Laplace, I'm left with 1 upon tau into e raised to minus t by tau. And if I try to get the timely response, I get this as a nature of the graph. So you can see when I draw that separation line, fine, when I try to draw the separation line, transient is there, but steady state is 0. That is the reason I say impulse response only gives the natural response of the system. Okay, so system response, free force response is obtained by providing impulse input. Steady state is not defined. I can't find the steady state because steady state itself is 0. जब steady state आपको नहीं मिला है, तो you can't define that steady state error. You can't define ESS. That's what's the meaning of that. So hence we use unit step so that when you provide a bounded input, you get a bounded output, and steady state is available as ESS can be evaluated. Fine. So this is what we have seen as far as the previous lectures are concerned. And the most important thing to understand is this one, like when I provide an impulse, and take a Laplace of it, fine, so you get a transfer function, and you need to take an inverse Laplace of a transfer function, you get an impulse response in time domain. Now, let's take an example based on this. You have a very simple question in front of us. The transfer function of an LTI system is given as h of s equal to 2s minus 1 divided by s square plus 3s plus 2. And then you are supposed to compute the impulse response. So this kind of question generally comes in the examination, like you are being given and directly the transfer function आपको दिया जाता है और आपको ये कहा गया है कि impulse response निकालिए. आपको अच्छे से पता है कि अगर कभी मुझे ट्रांसफर फंक्शन दिया गया है और मुझे इंपल्स रिस्पांस निकालना है, तो मुझे सिर्फ केवल इतना काम करना है. आई एम सपोज टू जस्ट टेक द इनवर्स लैप्लास ऑफ दिस एंड माय जॉब विल बी डन. लाइक इफ आई अगेन आई कम टू हियर, इट्स इन द सेम थिंग, लाइक transfer function is a Laplace of impulse response. Therefore, impulse response is what? It is a Laplace inverse of transfer function. जिस आपको इसका inverse लेना है. And already we have studied the inverse in much more greater detail in the lecture of 17th of February. 17th Feb का अगर आप लेक्चर देखते हो, वहाँ पे हम लोगों ने बहुत डिटेल में डिस्कस किया था कि how to take an inverse Laplace. Just go through that lecture, you'll understand it. So come on, now I want you to help me out. Like, how do I find the inverse Laplace of this? It is very simple. If I try to solve the denominator, I am left with s plus 2, s plus 1, s, because you know very well, like 2 plus 1 gives me 3 and 2 ones are 2, like the sum is 3 and product is 2. So I can say the roots are plus s plus 2 and s plus 1. And when I try to form in the PAC format, like partial fraction expansion, so I get answer as a upon s plus 2 plus b upon s plus 1. And if I take the inverse Laplace of that, I come up with the answer as 5 e raised to minus of 2t minus of 3 e raised to minus t. Okay, this u of t implicates that it is a one-sided or a right-sided signal. So this gives me impulse response h of t in time domain. I hope the thing are clear to you. Like, it is very simple. Any query as such, you can ask me, stop me there itself and ask me questions on how I got this. Okay, let's take a very complex example. Understood it is a complex, but okay, you can do it. It is simple. A continuous time LTI system is initially relaxed. A continuous time LTI system is initially relaxed. इसका मतलब क्या? What is the meaning of this initially relaxed? What do you mean by this term initially relaxed? Yes, सब पढ़ा के हो चुका है.
Initial condition 0.
ये देखिए definition 1. Transfer function of an LTI is defined as ratio of Laplace of output to Laplace of input with all initial conditions 0, assuming initially relaxed system. All wordings are there. I make sure that my notes are made in such a way so that if you're appearing for your GATE paper or engineering service examination or UPSC, you'll be able to crack it easily, because notes को इस तरीके से बनाया गया है. यहाँ पे जैसे आप देखते हो, when you come to this example, initially relaxed. So you should not be in that ambiguation के like ये कहाँ से आ गया, like from where the hell I got this term, like initially relaxed. What is initially relaxed system? Now can you help me out? Already explained it. क्या मतलब होता है इसका initially relaxed का? Can you repeat please?
Sir, at t is equals to 0, it is 0.
Yes, okay, that is one way of saying. Another, और कोई तरीका explain करने का? So initially relaxed system means I am assuming that the initial conditions are 0. This means that whatever charge is available with the inductor or charge stored in the capacitor is 0. Means the moment I start providing an input, my output should be only purely depend upon the input and not on the initial conditions. That is the meaning of initially relaxed system. Fine. Like as you told, like when you give 0 input, I should get output as 0. I should not get any other input. Fine. Okay. A continuous time system is LTI system, is initially relaxed, because obviously when you say linear, so linear ke andar initially relaxed, it is compulsion, it is like mandate, it has to be there, and is represented by the equation y double quote t plus 3y single quote t plus 2yt plus 2x of t. Here double quote indicate differentiation. Double quote means double derivative, single quote indicates single derivative. Okay, you have to determine transfer function, impulse response, and also find the response of the system where x of t is given as 4e raised to minus of 3t ut. I want you to solve this question on your own right now in the class and let me know what kind of solution you will procure. Try on your own. Anyways, I have provided with the notes a very long back, so there is no issue as such कि सर कैसे करना है नहीं समझ रहा है. But make sure you don't open the solution in front of you and then you let me know the answers. Better you take your notebooks, solve in your notebook, and let me know what solution you get, and then we'll discuss whether it is right or not. Double quote means double differentiation, like the way you can see here. This double derivative of y of t, 3 single derivative of y of t, and then you have plus 2yt. This plus 2yt has to come here. It should be like this way. So they kindly make this a mistake. Plus 2yt. Mistake जानबूझ के किया जाता है notes के अंदर, so that the students who are well vigilant and attentive in the class will know where there is a mistake and they will work in that way. जो बच्चा ये सोच के बैठा है कि भाई notes तो already available है, definitely he won't understand at the end because deliberately the mistakes are there in the book. तो यहाँ पे आप क्या लिखने वाले हो? To make sure this is not 2yt here. ये 2yt यहाँ पे नहीं है. There is no 2yt term here. This 2yt term will come here. It's plus of 2y of t equal to 2xt. हाँ, फिर क्या करना है? Initial conditions are 0. हमने पढ़ा था कि differentiation in time domain is multiplication by s in Laplacian domain, right? So derivative becomes s square y of s plus 3s y of s plus 2 y of s equal to 2x of s. Take y of s common outside, so you're left with operators such as s square plus 3s plus 2 equal to 2x of s. Arrange the terms in such a way you get h of s equal to y of s upon x of s, and then I say h of s equal to 2 upon s square plus 3s plus 2. This is a transfer function in Laplace domain. Transfer function in Laplace domain. Fine, you have this. When you try to solve and get the answer in what? In what form? In time domain. हमने पढ़ा था यहाँ पे, अगर आपको याद होगा तो. Transfer function is the Laplace of impulse response. यहाँ पे impulse response क्या है? यहाँ पे h of t. तो Laplace of h of t क्या होगा? h of s. So TF is equal to h of s, right? TF is equal to h of s. Understand the notes carefully, handwritten notes. So things are easy for you to understand. So you have h of s equal to 2 upon s square plus 3s plus 2. इसका आपने PFE निकाला, तो आपको A1, A2 निकलेगा. वैसे फिर to solve A1, same method, the way we have seen, same style. Refer lecture of 17 February on YouTube. You will understand. A1 is equal to s plus 1, 2 upon s plus 1, s plus 2. इसको solve करेंगे हम लोग. A1 2 आता है, A2 आपको -2 आता है. Then you get the final answer as 2 e raised to minus of t u of t minus of 2 e raised to minus of 2t. Fine, e raised to minus t, e raised to minus 2t, 2 and minus 2. This is what we call it as the impulse response of the system. Fine. So as far as what we have seen, we have derived the transfer function and also we have determined the impulse response. Now we know very well, once we get the impulse response, So we know how the system is going to behave when you provide input as 1, when you provide as impulse. Now we have to find out what will be the response if I provide input as 4e raised to minus of 3t. क्या करना पड़ेगा मुझे? What is the formula? We know h of s equal to y of s upon x of s. Correct? आपको y of s निकालना है ना? h of s आपको यहाँ पे दिया जाता है इसके जरिए. h of s आपको already पता चल गया है through this by the impulse response. You know already h of s is what is h of s. Just you have to multiply this with what? X of s. So what will be x of s? तो मुझे बता सकता है x of t अगर मेरे पास में ये है तो x of s क्या होगा? What will be x of s? If we know x of t, then what will be x of s by Laplace transformation? By
4
Laplace transformation by LT. Yes, correct, sir. 4 upon e s 4 upon s plus 3, right? You have 4 upon s and यहाँ पे -3 था तो opposite sign 4 upon s plus 3. तो यहाँ पे जो भी आपका आंसर आया है that you have to multiply with what? You have to multiply with this. So you will be writing like 2s square plus 3s plus 2 into 4s plus 3. तो यहाँ पे जो भी आपने लिखा 4s plus 3, that you have to multiply with what? Multiply by 4s plus 3. That will become multiplication by 4s plus 3. And then you again take the PAF and then you tell me what will be the solution. Take the PAF of this. So you have a1 upon s plus 1 plus a2 upon s plus 2 plus a3 upon s plus 3. Solve the entire solution by using ILT and then let me know what answer do you get. See, same thing, sir. 1a upon s plus 1, s plus 2, s plus 3. Solve a1, a2, a3. So we come up with the solutions as a1 as 4, a2 as -8 and a3 as again plus 4. So you have 4e raised to minus t minus 8e raised to minus 2t plus 4e raised to minus of 3t, and that gives you the solution for your inverse Laplace. Okay, ये तो already हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था सर. This note is not that important for us, but still if you those who don't know, kindly read it. When input to an LTI system is delta t, that means unit impulse, then the output of the system is called as impulse response and is denoted by h of t. I think ये सबको पता है. There is no difficulty to learn this. Fine. Now again अभी ये वाला क्वेश्चन अगर आता है, कैसे करोगे इसको? Come on, fast, try on your own. बताइए कैसे करना पड़ेगा इसको. ट्रांसफर फंक्शन दिया है और बोला गया है कि इम्पल्स रिस्पांस निकालिए.
So we'll break the उसके रूट निकालेंगे. So we poles निकालेंगे a divided by the pole.
Correct.
A divided by the pole and a in b का value, then उसका Laplace inverse कर देंगे.
Exactly. When you try to solve this, you will get this as an answer for PAFs. The coefficients will come out to be 5 and -3. Then you will say, sir, 5e raised to minus of 2t minus 3e raised to minus t u of t. This will give you the solution, right? Okay. Now, the same thing we have discussed, right, in the earlier session. Like differentiation in time domain is nothing but multiplication of s in frequency domain. So Laplace of delta by dt, like Laplace of d by dt. I mean to say Laplace of d by dt of f of t. मतलब यहाँ पे फंक्शन दिया है आपको, यहाँ पे आपको फंक्शन दिया है टाइम डोमेन में, और वो फंक्शन टाइम डोमेन का डिफरेंशिएशन भी हो रहा है. So what will be the Laplace of that? So Laplace will be s f of s, no doubt, s f of s minus of f of 0 minus. अब ये टर्म कहां से आया? ये क्या बोलता है? अगर आपको याद होगा, हम लोगों ने ये नेटवर्क्स में पढ़ा था कि फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज माय टाइमलाइन, ओके, एंड एट t इक्वल टू 0 आई स्विच. व्हाट स्विच किया मैंने? फॉर एग्जांपल देयर इज अ स्विच, यहाँ पे एक स्विच लगा दिया, तो ये पावर सप्लाई है सर. यहाँ पे देयर इज अ पावर सप्लाई and to this power supply there is a switch, fine, and I'm going to press the switch. When I'm going to press the switch only at t equal to 0. So at t equal to 0 switching will take place, switching occurs. So what is the condition at 0 minus? What do you mean by 0 minus? Just prior to 0. So you say the switch is closed, open, like for example the switch will be open, fine. At t equal to 0 you will be doing switching. So what will be the position of a switch at 0 plus? Like, sir, kuch bhi, sir. It is very simple. Switch will be closed, sir. The switch was open before 0 and switch will be closed after 0. So before 0 means what? What is before 0? Like prior to switching occur, prior to the event. So can I say this talks about initial conditions, like from minus infinity to 0 minus? Don't you think this talks about the initial conditions, जिसको हम लोगों ने बड़ी बेगैरत के साथ में हम लोगों ने इसको 0 कह दिया था? Why we call this as 0? Because we told initially relaxed system, assuming initial conditions to be 0. मतलब ये मैं assume ही नहीं कर रहा हूं कि स्विच ओपन है कि क्लोज है. ओके, ये कब कहा था हमने? जब हम लोग LTI की बात करते हैं. जब हम लोग LTI की बात करते हैं वो टाइम पे हम लोगों ने कहा था कि सिस्टम इज इनिशियली रिलैक्स. So when someone asks me what is the value at 0 minus, so I say I don't know, or I say simply the value is 0 to avoid that confusion. कि भाई वो बॉम्बे सेंटर पे है कि दादर में है कि परेल में, मैं कहता कि it is 0, it is here at home, I don't know where is it. So I say simply as 0. But now when we deal with the system where initial conditions are of utmost importance, at that time I cannot ignore it lavishly. At that time I need to say some value. Fine. So what time you should know what is the formula. So over there we say s f of s, no doubt, minus of f of 0 minus. When what will be the value of f of t when you substitute the value of that function at t equal to 0 minus? Like that means just before that event, just prior to that event, what was the value that you have to write over there. Understood what is the meaning of f of 0 minus? Okay. Now in generalized term, if I have nth differentiation, like nth order derivative, at that time what will be the formula? So I say s raised to n f of s minus of s raised to n minus 1 f of 0 minus of s raised to n minus 2 f single derivative of at 0 minus. Then you have here what is f of n minus 1 at 0 minus. Okay. For n equal to 3, what will be the formula? Now can you please replicate it? What is the formula? N equal to 3. So wherever you see n, there you have to substitute 3. So s cube f of s minus 3 minus 1 is 2. You say s square f of 0 minus of 3 minus 2 is 1. S of 1 f dash 0 minus. Then what you have last is 3 minus 1 is 2. Fine. F double dash 0 minus. Fine. That what you will get answer if there is a triple order derivative, like triple order. What if I have a single derivative, like, so like I mean say like a second order differentiation? वो टाइम में फॉर्मूला क्या बनेगा आपका? बताइए मुझे क्या बनेगा सेकंड ऑर्डर के लिए? While looking at the generic formula, try this on your own. Anyways, we have solved for n equal to 3. What will be the formula for n equal to 2? By just looking at the, yes, s square f of s, correct.
F of s minus s raised to
1, correct.
Raised to 1. F
Yes.
F raised to g f 0 raised to minus into s 0 minus s raised to 0, तो वो 1 हो जाएगा. Yes. और f सिंगल डेरिवेटिव 0 raised to minus 1.
करेक्ट चेक करिए, बराबर मैच हुआ. फाइन. Okay, so you got answer as s square f of s minus s f of 0 minus f dash of 0 minus. This is what the solution you will get when you go for this second order derivative, right? Now we have to take an example based on this. So you have a very simple question in front of us. D by dt y of t plus 2 y of t equal to x of t. This we have to solve. And the input given to us, x of t, is e raised to minus of 3t ut, and clearly mentioned assume 0 initial conditions. The moment I see assuming 0 initial conditions, मेरा दिल गार्डन हो जाता है. क्यों भाई? बिकॉज आपको यहाँ पे f of 0 minus ये टर्म हमारा खत्म हो जाता है. करेक्ट ना? बिकॉज नो नीड टू कंप्यूट दैट f of 0 minus. Why sir? Why there is no need to compute f of 0 minus? Because simple ना, यहाँ पे जो वर्ड था f of 0 minus, single derivative of 0 minus, double derivative 0 minus, because this means कि just prior to switching I'm assuming initially relaxed. I'm least bothered what was the switch position, it was open or closed. I'm least bothered about it. Okay, that is what the meaning of that. So now it becomes very simple to understand. Jahan jahan differentiation, wahan multiplication karte jana hai, ignoring this values of f of 0 minus and everything. Now let's come to here. Let's come to the question. Guys, मैं आपको एक चीज याद दिलाता हूँ, एक बुरा ख्वाब समझ के भूल जाना उसको. Don't take it that in that way. ये सेम क्वेश्चन हमको आता था और वो क्वेश्चन आपको दिखाता मैं कैसे हुआ करता था, अगर आपको याद होगा तो. dy by dx, I hope you remember this, plus 3y equal to 2, solve. और फिर हम लोग को ये पढ़ाया गया था कि अगर यहाँ पे इक्वल टू 2 है, मतलब इक्वल टू अ नॉन जीरो वैल्यू, फाइन. So we say this is a non-homogeneous equation. करेक्ट सर? अगर आपको याद होगा, अगर यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ इक्वल टू 0, फिर इसको आप कहते थे होमोजीनियस इक्वेशन. फाइन. और ये चीजें इसके लिए नहीं होती थी, ये चीजें इसके लिए भी पॉसिबल थी. अगर मैं कहता हूँ लाइक डी स्क्वायर डी ऐसा कुछ अगर है, डबल सेकेंड ऑर्डर, अगेन सेकेंड ऑर्डर होमोजीनियस, सेकेंड ऑर्डर नॉन होमोजीनियस इक्वेशन, और फिर इसको आप सॉल्व क्या करते थे विद दैट फॉर्मूला विच हम लोग कहते हैं y of t is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. Fine. If I hope you remember this, like ये हम लोगों ने सीखा था in third semester differential equations के टाइम पे. Now see it was so difficult at that time because बहुत से लोगों ने इसको ऑप्शन में भी डाला था वो चीजों को कि अगर कितना डिफिकल्ट, कितना बड़ा सम हो जाता है. पहले आप CF को कंप्यूट करने के, फिर PI को कंप्यूट करते हुए दोनों का मर्ज करते थे. Now see how the life is going to become simpler if you go with this particular method, like how the life is going to become simple. That is the reason generally we prefer Laplace. See, simple है यहाँ पे d by dt y of t. तो जैसे कि हम लोग क्रिस ने अभी समझाया मुझे कि अगर सर d by dt y of t अगर है तो हम लोग ये फॉर्मूला यूज करने वाले हैं. तो s f of s minus f of 0 minus. So here instead of f I'm going to take as y. So s y of s minus y of 0 minus, right? Plus 2 y of s equal to x of s, right? And वो कहते हैं ना सोने पे सुहागा, like it becomes so easy when we say initial conditions are 0. So I can directly say y of 0 minus equal to 0. So s y of s plus 2y of s equal to x of s. Now things are becoming more simpler and simpler as we progress ahead. So we say y of s is equal to x of s divided by s plus 2, and x of s is what? 1 upon s plus 3 e raised to minus 3t, 1 upon s plus 3. So you say 1 upon s plus 3, 1 upon s plus 2, take the partial fraction expansion, get the solution a1, a2 as 1 minus 1, and then you say it comes out to be e raised to minus 2t minus of e raised to 3t u of t, and this is the required solution. As simple as that. एक YouTube पे मेरी वीडियो देखा था, आपके साथ मैं शेयर करता हूँ तो आपको थोड़ा आइडिया मिलेगा like what I'm trying to showcase. Like for example, he asked, it was a video in Marathi. Like for example, I asked a student like 1024 multiplied by 512. What will be the solution? He won't be able to answer it. बोलेगा sir, I require a calculator. I need to solve by using that. It is not possible. So like इसको हम क्या करते हैं? Instead of telling it 1024, why don't you use a logarithmic? You use a log over there. Log of this value equal to log of x. Like I have transformed. What do you say? I have transformed from this domain, decimal domain, to logarithmic domain, and then I use a log, like log of 1024 into 512, and then I say okay, log of 1024. Multiplication becomes plus in log, right? Plus log of 512. Fine. So this gives me 2 raised to 10. Fine. Okay, एक सेकंड, ऐसा नहीं होगा ये.
सर डायरेक्टली नहीं कर सकते ऐसा. 512 का हम बोलेंगे 2 की पावर 9 and 10.
एक सेकंड. Into log of 512 is equal to log of x. Fine. So this becomes 2 raised to 10. Fine. This is 2 raised to 9. This is log to the base 2. Log to the base 2. This again log to the base 2 of x. So we say log of 2 raised to 19 equal to log 2 to the base x. Now 19 goes here, so you have 19 log 2 to the base 2 equal to log 2 to the base x. Fine. So वो कहने की कोशिश ये कर रहा था कि देखो by using logarithms, the things are becoming so simple. Directly बोलोगे हाँ कि this will comes out to be like 2 raised to 19. Fine, because when you use antilog over here, when you use an antilog, it will come up with the solution. So things become so simple. तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि सेम सिस्टम को अगर आपने टाइम डोमेन में किया होता ये फॉर्मेट में, तो आपको कैलकुलेटर लगा होता, यू माइट हैव डन लाइक दिस 1024 into 512, फिर अपना कन्वेंशनल मेथड है 2 2 4 8 2 2 4, then again 0, then again it becomes so difficult. So like directly by using this method of logarithm, things becoming simple. Like I'm moving from one domain to another domain so that calculation becomes simple. Once you get the answer, again you come back to the time domain. यहाँ पे मैंने वही किया ना, पहले log से किया, then again I went with the anti-log process so that I can come back to the domain. Fine.
रेलिंग के तो उतना ही लेगा।
हाँ, क्या बोल रहे हो ऋतिक?
सर एक्चुअली वो 1024 2 की पावर 10 हो गया एंड वो 512 2 की पावर 9 हो गया, तो डायरेक्टली बेसिस ऑफ सेम पावर से एडिट ना लॉग क्यों किया?
यस यस आई एग्री टू यू। तो वो एग्जांपल दिखा रहा था कि मतलब लॉग के थ्रू कैसे चीजें इजी हो रही है, लाइक इफ आई यूज लॉग तो थिंग बिकम्स मोर सिंपल। द मेन एजेंडा टू एक्सप्लेन के लाइक सी के आप ऐसे भी करो बट और ऐसे भी करो, बट दोनों अप्रोच में फर्क ये है कि ये अप्रोच में आपको ज्यादा टाइम लगता है बिकॉज इट रिक्वायर्स एक्सटेंसिव कंप्यूटेशन प्रोसेस, and if you convert from one domain to another domain, the calculation becomes simple, and once you get a result in that calculation, you again come back to that through that primary domain so that you get the answer in that way. Like for example, जैसे यहाँ पे आपने देखा ये difficult था, homogeneous करोगे इसको, आप फिर इसको solve करोगे, आप उसका फिर CF निकालोगे, like complementary function, particular integral, and then you combine them, the things becomes more complex. So directly इसको पहले Laplace में convert करो, solve करो, get the solution, then you again take ILT and get back to your primary domain. That was the main motive behind that. उसे example दिखा के हमको दिखाया, like don't get much into that कि like 2 raised to 10 किया तो ऐसा होगा क्या, you can do that as well. Just trying to explain what the means of that video. Check करो YouTube पे वीडियो मिलेगा आपको, मराठी में अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया था उसने. Okay, let's see how the things are becoming easy. Like चलो now let's take a little bit difficult example. Like we are moving from simple to complex. अब यहाँ पे वो क्या बोल रहा है कि now there are initial conditions available. So here we have y of 0 minus as 3, and we have differentiation of y of t at t equal to 0 minus at minus 5. So can anybody let me know what is the meaning of this statement? dy of t by dt at t equal to 0 minus is minus. मतलब क्या काय का इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा है मुझे, किस चीज का इंफॉर्मेशन देने की कोशिश कर रहा है, बोलिए क्या का इंफॉर्मेशन है? f dash 0 minus. What is the meaning of f dash 0 minus? This means differentiation, single derivative, and then I need to substitute 0 minus. तो इसका आंसर पहले उसने यहाँ पे दे दिया है. So this means that d by dt y of t single derivative only at t equal to 0 minus the value comes out to be minus 5. Now I have to get the output, and also x of t given as 2ut. And now I think there is no one be any problem as such to solve this example. It's very simple now. तो यहाँ पे आपने लिखा इसको as it is. फिर डबल डेरिवेटिव के बारे में आपने ऐसा लिखा s square y of s minus s y 0 minus minus d by dt y of t. Fine. I hope you understood from where I got this. Simple sir. यहाँ पे जैसे यहाँ पे किया था ना हम लोगों ने सेम स्टाइल से किया है. डबल डेरिवेटिव जो अपने को क्रिस ने बताया था अभी, s square f of s minus s f0 fine minus f dash 0, सेम थिंग सेम स्टाइल सर एज इट इज यहाँ पे लिखा है मैंने. s square y of s minus s y 0 minus minus d by dt y of t at 0 minus plus 3, again same thing for single derivative. now s y of s minus y 0 minus 2 के जगह पे 2 y of t हो जाएगा कैपिटल y of s और छोटा x बन जाएगा कैपिटल x of s. okay, now what is x of t? 2ut. so what is the Laplace? 2 by s. fine. What are the initial conditions given? Y of 0 minus is 3 and differentiation t at 0 minus is what? Minus 5. Just substitute over there and you have to solve it. As simple as that. इसके बाद में तो पूरा simple algebra है. देख लो. Just have a look at the algebra. If there is any problem, any ambiguity, you can ask me. Just mere substitution of the values. S square आ गया. S s आ गया यहाँ पे, y of 0 माइनस की जगह पे 3 है तो यहाँ पे डाल दिया उसने 3, फिर यहाँ पे क्या था -5 था तो माइनस माइनस +5 आ गया यहाँ पे, फिर +3 लिखा उसने, sys this has been solved, -3 + 2ys 2/s, then he take complete y of s common outside, fine. ये y of s आ गया, फिर इसका इनवर्स लैप्लास निकाला उसने, इनवर्स लैप्लास निकालने के बाद में a1 a2 a3 is what he have got, then he has written the final answer of this 1 upon s u of t हो जाएगा, 3 upon s plus 2 will be what 3 e raised to -2t u of t, and 1 upon s plus 1 will be what minus of e raised to minus of t. This will be the solution. Is it clear to you how to get the solution? So like we have seen both the examples, differential equation with initial conditions थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स हो जाता है, बट ठीक है, थोड़ा अलजेब्रा थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा, बट एनीवेज लाइक वी हैव स्टडीड अलजेब्रा इन मोर डिटेल इन आवर स्कूल डेज, सो देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम एज सच एज फार एज अलजेब्रा इज कंसर्न्ड. और यहाँ पे we have seen when initial conditions are assumed to be 0, so things becomes more simple, like it is easy. Anyways, now it is 10:43 in the watch. I end with my systems. Now you let me know if there is any question you want me to ask, we can work upon that. Practicals pertaining to this will be taught by Sukanya ma'am for EXTC. For electronics, I'll be handling for that. And anyways, electronic students, those are belonging to C batch, we have already covered yesterday about impulse response and transfer functions. I don't think there is any problem as such. And anyway, Sukanya madam will talk about the practical part of it, like impulse response and transfer function. I think she is also handling the same thing. Classification of system is completed from my side. Also, today we have seen what is an impulse response, differential equation, and solution of differential equation using Laplace transformation. Stability तो already complete हो चुका था. Frequency response भी हमने देखा क्या what is actually how you get that nature of the graph, like stability, whether it is a stable system or unstable or marginally stable. So I think both 4.1, 4.2 is clear from my side. So first I started with Laplace transformation, because until and unless you don't know Laplace, you won't be able to understand systems. Because पूरा 4.2 जो है उसका basics is Laplace. Any question is there? Any doubt you want to get it solved? You can ask me. We do have a good amount of time. If you want an extra lecture from my side, purely for doubt solving session, let me know. We'll keep arrange it as early as possible, because I have completed module number 3 and module number 4. As far as assignments are concerned, I will give you within a day or two related to 3 and 4. You have to solve and upload in the respective drive folder. Experiments ऑलरेडी मैंने आप लोग को नोट्स प्रोवाइड कर दिया है, दैट इज द फॉर्म ऑफ मैनुअल. If you go with the manual, all are working codes along with the what kind of output I'm going to get and along with the result. तो ऐसा भी नहीं है कि भाई आउटपुट हमारे पास में कोड ही नहीं है तो कैसे करोगे इसको, लाइक अंडरस्टैंड द कोड एंड बी एबल टू सॉल्व. बट मेक श्योर डोंट टेक दिस कोड एज अ फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट. Read the aim, try to solve things on your own. If you're getting stuck, then you can use this code as a last and ultimate shot. Don't use the code directly. पहले आप खुद से करने की कोशिश करिए. अगर आपको लगता है एंड मोमेंट पे क्या, tried a lot, I searched on internet, I searched in another books as well, but कुछ समझ ही नहीं रहा है, then you understand the code क्या how and what it is written, and then try to develop the code on your own. Don't directly cut, copy, paste the code and get the output and then you get free yourself. You understand nothing. Learn the things theoretically as well as practically. Then only the thing is engineering is easy for you. If you learn only theoretical stuff or only practical things, not possible. Both should go hand in hand. दोनों साथ में चलना चाहिए, theory और practical, तभी काम होता है. You ask electronic students like how do I handle with the things. सबसे पहले theoretical चीज explain की जाती है, बाद में practical होता है, ताकि दोनों साथ में चले. Come on, any question, anything you want to ask? I'll stop with the recording because now it is your choice to ask questions to me. The platform is